Stocks extend gains. Dow jumps 300 points as markets relief rally pushes higher, CNBC. Wall Street is coming off a rebound week and looking ahead to key inflation data on Tuesday. Stocks rose on Monday as a weaker dollar and growing confidence that inflation has peaked helped Wall Street's relief rally continue. The Dow Jones Industrial Average gained 315 points, or nearly 1%, plus 1414 Chars. John Oliver slams Law and Order creator Dick Wolf for glorifying NYPD, New York Post. Law and Order is never going to grapple with the reality of policing in a meaningful way, the Brit commentator declared. John Oliver has ripped into Law and Order creator Dick Wolf, claiming his long-running TV police franchise presents law enforcement in a distorted, good guy light. The British comedian, 45, SLA, plus 2504 Chars. Stock market news today. Dow up 300 points ahead of CPI report, The Wall Street Journal. Follow The Wall Street Journal's full markets coverage. Null. Is diet soda really that bad for you? HuffPost. A regular diet soda habit can affect your weight, heart, gut, bones and even your brain. Here's how. Many of us think of diet soda as a way to have our soda and drink it. 2. You get the experience of drinking soda, but not the calories and sugar that come with it. And while health experts aren't plus 5192 Chars. Video. Killer whales break ice platform to trap and kill a seal, Business Insider. The whales made an artificial wave to break up the ice platform by swimming side by side, as shown in a new BBC documentary. Dramatic footage showed killer whales using a rare hunting technique to trap and kill a seal in the icy waters surrounding Antarctica. The video, part of the BBC's new Frozen Planet 2 documentary. Plus 1536 Chars. Ranking every college football team after Week 2. Kentucky. Arkansas jump into top 10. The Athletic. Ranking every team in college football after an upset-filled Week 2. From No. 1 Georgia to No. 131 Charlotte. There's nothing wrong with overcorrections in college football rankings this early in the season. Through 2+ weeks of football, there have been numerous upsets and surprising results. 3 top. Plus 5875 Chars. Nintendo Direct Showcase confirmed for tomorrow. Nintendo Life. It's happening. Image. Nintendo. After a whole bunch of rumors, Nintendo has officially announced a new Direct Showcase, scheduled to air on September 13 at 7 a.m. Pacific Time, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, 3 p.m. British Summer Time. Nintendo UK has also announced plus 1337 Chars. Explainer. The G7's price cap on Russian oil begins to take shape, Reuters. The group of 7 countries is working to cap the price of Russian oil in an attempt to limit Moscow's ability to fund its invasion of Ukraine. A plan analysts say could work in the long term but might boost oil prices in coming months. Washington. September 12. Reuters. The group of 7 countries is working to cap the price of Russian oil in an attempt to limit Moscow's ability to fund its invasion of Ukraine. A plan analysts say co. Plus 5719 Chars. Drew Barrymore and ex-Justin Long reflect on the hedonistic romance in emotional TV reunion. Daily Mail. The actress, 47, wiped away tears as she was joined on the Drew Barrymore show by the actor, 44, whom she used to date from 2007 until 2010. Drew Barrymore couldn't hold back her emotions as she reunited with her ex Justin Long on her self-titled chat show on Sunday. The actress, 47, wiped away tears as she was joined on the Drew Barham +4399 Chars. Trump's lawyers suggest seized documents may not be classified. The Washington Post. In new court filing, lawyers for former President Donald Trump push back on a Justice Department request to exclude hundreds of classified documents from review by a special master. Lawyers for former President Donald Trump filed court papers Monday arguing against any pause in a judge's order for a special master to review documents seized at Mar-a-Lago last month, suggesting Th. plus 2084 Chars. Can the flu shot reduce your risk of stroke? Neuroscience News. Receiving an annual flu vaccine reduces the risk of stroke. A new study reports. Summary. Receiving an annual flu vaccine reduces the risk of stroke. A new study reports. Source. A.N. Getting an annual flu shot may be associated with a lower risk of stroke, according to a study. Plus 2821 Chars. How an enormous project attempted to map the sky without computers. Ars Technica. The Carte du Ciel provided signposts for how future astronomical discoveries would be made. In large photograph showing the emission nebula, Eta Carina, formerly Eta Argus, taken using the astrographic telescope at the Royal Observatory, Cape of Good Hope, South Africa, located at the Cente. Plus 4670 Chars. Albert Pujols gives 697th home run ball to Pirates fans. MLB.com. Sometimes when you go to the ballpark, you come back with a priceless piece of baseball history. Matt and Samantha Brown received the memento of a lifetime on Sunday at PNC Park, as the couple ended up with Cardinals icon Albert Pujols' historic 697th home run. Sometimes when you go to the ballpark, you come back with a priceless piece of baseball history. Matt and Samantha Brown received the memento of a lifetime on Sunday at PNC Park, as the couple ended. Plus 779 Chars. Square Enix is now part of a blockchain, Nintendo Life, after dipping its toes in NFTs. Image. Square Enix. After months of hints and talking about NFTs, Square Enix has finally become part of a blockchain. GameIndustry.biz reports that the Japanese developer and publisher has partnered. Plus 1438 Chars. Stocks making the biggest moves pre-market. Carvana, Bristol-Myers Squibb, Alphatec and more. CNBC. These are the stocks posting the largest moves in pre-market trading. Check out the companies making headlines before the bell Monday. Carvana shares of the online car seller rose more than 7% in the pre-market after Piper Sandler upgraded Carvana to overweight from NE. Plus 2892 Chars. Queen Elizabeth's death and funeral. Live updates. CNN. Queen Elizabeth II's coffin will be taken in a procession across Edinburgh to St Giles's Cathedral today. where it will lie at rest until Tuesday. Follow here for live updates. Scotland's First Minister Nicola Sturgeon read an extract from the Old Testament during the service of thanksgiving for the Queen at Edinburgh's St Giles's Cathedral. The reading was Ecclesiastes chapter 3. +711 Chars. 3 children died after they were found unresponsive on New York City shoreline. Police now are speaking with a woman believed to be their mother. CNN. 3 children found unresponsive early Monday on the Coney Island shoreline in Brooklyn are dead. And a woman believed to be their mother is now being questioned. New York Police Department officials said. CNN. 3 children found unresponsive early Monday on the Coney Island shoreline in Brooklyn are dead. And a woman believed to be their mother is now being questioned. New York Police Department off. +1975 Chars. Jumping gene found to be strongly linked to depression, fear and anxiety. The Jerusalem Post. Null. The Internet was asked to name a probe for Uranus. Here's how that went down. ScienceAlert. Asking the Internet to name a scientific mission has become something of a tradition. But we think even the bravest might quail at a recent ask on Twitter. Asking the Internet to name a scientific mission has become something of a tradition. But we think even the bravest might quail at a recent ask on Twitter. An unofficial Twitter account promoting foo. +4573 Chars. Lamar Jackson gives NFL another reminder in Week 1. BaltimoreRavens.com. The Ravens' 2020 draft class may be taking a third-year leap. Ravens' defensive front put on a pass rush show. Run game leaves more to be desired. Ravens will need to work on rushing attack. There were few concerns regarding the Ravens' play as they exited MetLife Stadium. But the greatest among them was the struggle to get the run game going. PR. +828 Chars. Zoom Chat's new name is Zoom Team Chat. The Verge. Zoom is changing the name of Zoom Chat, its workplace communications tool, to Zoom Team Chat. It's also announcing new features for the product that competes with Slack, Microsoft Office, and Google Workspace. Now, it's called Zoom Team Chat. Big difference. Illustration by Alex Castro, The Verge. Many of us have been on a lot of Zoom calls during the pandemic. But you might not know that Zoom also has it. +2452 Chars. Large railroad labor unions say they will strike if quality of life is not addressed in new contract. CNBC. Railroad unions representing half of workers say they will strike unless vacation and sick days and attendance policies are addressed in new labor contract. 2 of the largest railroad unions in negotiations with railroad carriers have drawn a line in the sand. They are demanding more quality of life provisions are put into the contract. Covering attender. +6927 Chars. Charles III arrives in Edinburgh for Queen coffin procession. The Associated Press. Edinburgh, Scotland. App. King Charles arrived in Edinburgh on Monday to accompany his late mother's coffin on an emotion-charged procession through the historic heart of the Scottish capital to a cathedral where it will lie for 24 hours to allow the public. Edinburgh, Scotland. App. King Charles arrived in Edinburgh on Monday to accompany his late mother's coffin on an emotion-charged procession through the historic heart of the Scottish capital to Rakath. Plus 4716 Chars. In solemn procession, Queen Elizabeth's coffin is taken through Edinburgh. Reuters UK. The coffin of the late Queen Elizabeth was taken along the Royal Mile in the Scottish capital, Edinburgh, on Monday in a solemn procession watched by thousands of people lining the street to pay their respects to Britain's longest reigning monarch. Edinburgh, September 12. Reuters. The coffin of the late Queen Elizabeth was taken along the Royal Mile in the Scottish capital, Edinburgh, on Monday in a solemn procession watched by thousands of people. Plus 1944 Chars. Anti-diarrhea medication may help treat core autism symptoms. Neuroscience News. Loperamide, a common anti-diarrhea medication, could help treat core symptoms associated with autism spectrum disorder. The drug activates the mu-opioid receptor, helping to improve social behaviors. Summary. Loperamide, a common anti-diarrhea medication, could help treat core symptoms associated with autism spectrum disorder. The drug activates the opioid receptor, helping to improve social behavior. Plus 5433 Chars. In Pics. Huge asteroid heading for Earth today. NASA issues warning. HT Tech. NASA has issued a warning that a gigantic asteroid is on its way towards Earth. Will the asteroid hit or miss the planet? How does NASA study these far-off objects which are millions of kilometers away in space? Here's what the space agency has to say. Top sections explore tech. Copyright HT Media Limited, all rights reserved. Giants Titans, Kudos and Wet Willies, celebrating a surprising victory Monday. Big Blue View. Let's review the game in our traditional, unique style. I know you are still celebrating the stunning events of Sunday's 21-20 upset victory by your New York Giants over the Tennessee Titans. So, let's help the celebration along with our traditional kudos and plus 5933 Chars. ZOTAC GeForce RTX 4090 graphics card has been leaked. Videocards.com. ZOTAC GeForce RTX 4090 amp Extreme AIRO pictured ZOTAC leak confirms upcoming high-end GPU and new logo design. Over at Chinese Baidu forums, there is a picture showing upcoming RTX 4090 graphics card from ZOTAC. The card is to feature completely designed CU. ZOTAC leak confirms upcoming high-end GPU and new logo design. Over at Chinese Baidu forums, there is a picture showing upcoming RTX 4090 graphics card from ZOTAC. The card is to feature completely plus 848 Chars.